Good evening, folks. Tonight we will be taking a look at Amberlynn Reid's video titled Episode 2, Confessions of a Yo-Yo Dieter. I would like to remind everybody to please not send any hate or mean remarks to our girl, and all of the thoughts and opinions expressed in this video are mine and mine alone. I encourage you to do your own research and come up with your own conclusions. Now, without further ado, let us dive right the fuck into this dumpster, shall we?
Hello, hi,
Hi, Amber.
welcome to episode 2 of me reaching 100 pounds down.
It is episode 2, and we do not know if this is filmed on day 1 or when exactly it was filmed, and it's not really 100 pounds down. It is 100 pounds down allegedly for the year from her highest weight, and it is 14 pounds for this series.
Just got out of the shower, so my hair is not at its prime. Okay.
Why did you not wash your hair while you were in the shower? And why did you not brush it and put it up in a fresh poop bun after or before your shower? You are the one that chose to come on here looking like this. And you do not have the right to complain about it.
It's a little crazy. Like when I get out of the shower, it's always the worst, but that's fine. So, I wanted to do...
And you totally don't look like you got a shower at all, because your face looks really, really greasy, and the back of your hair is still matted.
my weigh-in with you guys. So, actually, I have this blackboard right here that we write so many things on, like my...
Yes, I cut big hunks of this out. You're welcome.
Weigh-in today was 485.8.
See, she didn't do her weigh-in with us. She is informing us of her weight. So it may or may not be true.
So, in this series, I'm trying to lose 100 pounds. So
she is trying to lose 13 pounds.
This means I am down 86.6 pounds.
From her highest weight.
So if anyone's wondering how long it's taken me to lose this weight, since I was 11.
No, Amber, you were not 500 pounds at 11 years old. It has not taken you that long to lose this weight. It has taken you this long to gain this amount of weight.
That was my first diet. If we go based on like when I first started losing weight, I was 11 years old. They tried to make me lose weight when I was like 9, 10, when I was in an all-girls group home, but I didn't understand it. They tried to give me like low-fat milk. I binged on it.
She binged on low-fat milk at 9 or 10 years old in an all-girls group home. Now, not to be TMI or have the Suffer Olympics with Amberlynn Reid, but I spent much of my teenage years in a runaway youth shelter in Glassboro, New Jersey called Together. And we had kitchen restrictions. You know, you were not allowed in the kitchen or the pantry at any time other than meal times and food preparation times and cleanup. That was the only times, and the office was directly across from it, and there was always somebody in there, and they would catch your ass if you went in there trying to sneak food out of their fridge or whatever. So I don't know what kind of lackadaisical group home she was in, but most of them do have strict kitchen rules, and a lot of them do lock their cabinets and refrigerators.
So I don't know. So we could say 9 or 10 was actually...
Incidentally, the one in Glassboro that I stayed at is still open and functioning.
My first diet, let's be real. I just hate when people collectively think that just because I've documented my YouTube journey of wanting to lose weight.
See, keyword here, wanting to lose weight, not actually doing it, just telling us she wants to lose weight spending her money on fad diets, joining clans, buying gadgets to monitor her health that she doesn't pay attention to, and just being her own victim. That is what she has done for a decade here on YouTube. Nothing more and nothing less.
But actually gaining means that all of the progress I have made isn't like real, which isn't true. To reach
Here we go with the mental gymnastics, and man, this woman is capable of some splendiferous feats of mental gymnastics.
this size, people like me, I know based on experience, I have met a lot of people because of YouTube. I've gotten very close to people my size based on like 600-pound life and just like.
She's gotten very close to people her size based on my 600-pound life. In other words, she has watched a few episodes of a scripted and well-edited show, and she is taking that as her commiseration of being a super morbidly obese person. People this size are very rare in society.
Documentaries and other people sharing their stories, it's all the same thing. We yo-yo diet, we do every diet in the world. It causes us just to binge, makes our emotional eating.
Here she goes with word salad again. She's not really saying anything here.
And our food addiction just worse, etc., etc. It's just like the yo-yo dieting, you know.
And again, yo-yo dieting, it's just like the yo-yo dieting. But she really isn't saying anything because she doesn't even know what she's saying. She read a few chapters of this new book that her psychologist asked her to read, and now she thinks she knows, you know, a whole new level of stuff.
And it's just like, we keep gaining weight, and we gain weight, and we gain weight, and we gain weight. Mine happens to just be documented. So if mine wasn't documented, then people wouldn't be like, well, you haven't lost this much weight in this many years.
You know what has been documented over the last 10 years, Amberlynn? You have turned down offers from Swolnormous, Alan Roberts, and Obese to Beast to help you lose weight and learn how to be self-sufficient and cook your own meals. You have turned down free help from at least three of the most amazing trainers on YouTube. That is what you did in 10 years. You've scoffed in people's faces. You've acted like you know best. And look at you, Amber. You're over 400 pounds. And there's no getting around it. Sorry, no pun intended.
Well, no shit. Even if it wasn't documented, of course not.
Because you've never really tried. You've just bought into the products, bought the gadgets, and given up in day one. Sometimes all the way up to day 3.
Just, I don't know. So, I have lost this 86.6 pounds since last summer.
It has taken her a year to lose that amount of weight, which is fairly reasonable, but it does mean that she lied to us last year.
572.4 was my heaviest a few years ago, and I was 3 pounds away.
And that is incorrect, because I do remember there were a couple of weigh-ins where you were 580 something.
From that last year, only 3 pounds. I got back up to 569 after losing 80 something pounds due to cancer, honestly. But then,
and that didn't scare the shit out of her and make her change her life.
Then I got broken up with, I got into a new relationship, and then another.
Do the shifty eye, Amber.
New relation, like it's just been.
She got to maintain that lie, even though we already know it has been found out. It's all over Reddit and the forums. There's documented proof. That is the same girl that you moved in directly after Becky broke up with you.
A lot. It's been a lot of different changes in my life, mentally, physically.
Yeah, go ahead and make your list, Amber.
Family life, personal life, my life, just
Gotta get that filler in.
There's been a lot of changes. So something kind of snapped into me last year where I was like, okay, I need to lose weight for real. I had really good support systems, still do. You know, in the beginning of diets, that's when people are the most motivated.
I don't know, Amber. She is letting you buy $15 Diet Cokes. That is not a very good support system.
So I've been stalling for
10 years. You've been stalling for 10 years while you collect YouTube ad revenue, and you manipulate your audience, and you gaslight your audience, and you lie to your audience. That's what you've been doing for 10 years, Amberlynn Reid.
a while now, let's be honest. But
10 years, Amber.
I just feel like I have a clearer mind. I think it's a lot to do with therapy and seeing a psychologist.
And notice she can't look at the camera while she's saying this, really.
And I think it kind of is just taking a lot of mental weight, trauma weight off of me, which is helping take off physical weight.
I mean, if she really does have a therapist that is working for her, that's wonderful. But I really do have to call this person into question because of the whole empath remark and this apologizing to Nadir at 4 o'clock in the morning in the middle of a live chat. That's kind of suspicious. I mean, what is this woman's motivations with our girl? Is she just trying to ruin her?
I feel like you guys can't take me seriously with my hair like this, but
I mean, Amber, you are the one in control of the way you present yourself, and I honestly never take you serious.
it's fine. So anyway,
Well, whatever, yeah, because I never take you serious, and very few people actually do.
anyways, yeah. Lost 86.6 pounds in total since last year. Very, very happy with that. So that means we have
I mean, that's fairly decent progress if it's true.
13.4 more to go for me to lose 100 pounds.
It took me about a year and a half to lose 230 pounds after I had my gastric bypass. I mean, yeah, I changed my entire lifestyle and everything, and I didn't have fast food for quite a number of years, and I still don't eat sugar, but yeah, it didn't take me that long at all to lose 230 some pounds.
And I should have already done this years and years ago.
Yeah, but you were too happy to collect the ad revenue.
I know, you guys can repeat it all you want.
Amber, you are the only one that is hurting here. You are the only one that this affects. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect any of your viewers. It affects you and the person that lives with you. And that's it.
I know that more than anyone else. I should have done this sooner, quicker, faster.
Just make more excuses. Go ahead. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but you didn't, because ad revenue is awesome.
Biggest regret of my life is not taking my health seriously when I should. You can't change overnight.
How many times are you going to say this? I mean, I have watched you for a number of years, and I'm pretty sure that I've heard you say this at least twice a month for the last 4 or 5 years. At the very, very least. And no, you can't change overnight, but you can choose to do better, and you can take one day at a time and say, okay, I didn't have fast food today. That's a win. And then you wake up tomorrow and you power through the next day and you don't have fast food again, and then you watch a couple of cooking shows instead of some eating shows, and you learn something, and then you can make your own KFC bowls at home and bread your own darn chicken and cook it in the air fryer and make it delicious and fresh and not like a huge bill for the Uber Eats. Excuse my cat, there is something awesome on the porch and he wants it.
This has been a long time coming. Finally, things are just like falling into place, and I feel like that's a lot of the reason why that's helping. Therapy, you guys, I promise.
But it seems so disingenuous as she's saying it, and look at this screenshot right here.
The right support system, I promise. And I'm not gonna be perfect. I don't know when I'm gonna reach these 100 pounds down, but it's just like the reason.
It shouldn't take you very long at all. I mean, all you have to do is restrict yourself down to 2,000 calories a day and you be dropping weight like it's melted butter.
The reason why I want to document this is because I've never lost 100 pounds in that sense. Like, trust me, I've lost thousands of pounds, let's be real, through yo-yo dieting. Most yo-yo dieters have, let's be real. But I've never like said, oh my god, I'm down 100 pounds. I've never been able to say that.
Yo-yo dieting is her new buzzword.
But I know I'm gonna be able to this time. So I want to document that, and I'm just so...
You're only documenting 13 pounds, and it's fine to only document 13 pounds. Small goals is how you achieve the bigger one. You know, you're like, you say, okay, I'm going to lose 13 pounds in like 15 days. And at your size, you can do that and still maintain healthiness and still eat fairly well and be full and satisfied if you eat the right things.
I'm excited, and I don't know, I just feel, I feel good. I feel really good. So yeah,
what is with this new sideways mouth movement?
I want to show you kind of what this says here, what I've been doing. So today was 485.8. My goal for tomorrow is 485.2, of course.
You're gonna lose 0.6 pounds in one day, Amber? Is that really your goal? You setting the bar that low?
Of course, like if I don't reach that, it's fine. My calorie limit is around 1700. So, yeah. Okay, so, okay.
I cut a little bit of this out. We didn't need to see Jade being a prop. I don't know if you guys watch Oh Lordy It's Shorty, but he did raise a good point that it is kind of dehumanizing for Jade to stand there holding that bowl of little chore notes and being a human prop. It's distressing. Anyway, excuse his tail. Alex, honey. You can't have it. Come on, sweet. Don't put your tail in my coffee. It's not nice. Come on. Honey, get down. Get down. Don't. Honey. Honey. Oh my goodness. There we go. Sorry about that. And let's continue.
Okay, so finally my first meal.
It just looks like gas station sushi. It's basic, boring, blah. Fake crab, avocado, and rice, and nasty, nasty tofu skin.
We took a break from cleaning, so I got some sushi. This is just
fake crab,
cucumber.
And again, I will remind y'all that fake crab is made out of whitefish or pollock and vegetable starch and meat glue, and also some food coloring. So don't eat it, it's caca.
Crab and avocado with like a panko situation type deal. I don't even know.
Carbohydrates on top of carbohydrates.
Obviously I'm gonna have the ginger. This is just rice with avocado. It's literally all it is. And then this, I guess there's rice in here.
Carbohydrates, carbohydrates, and more carbohydrates.
And this is tofu. I have no idea.
Nasty tofu.
I've never had this before, so I'm hoping it's good.
It's not good, Amber.
Maybe we could do a taste test.
It's leathery and spongy all at once. It is not delicious. You have to kind of grow up with that kind of thing to consider that delicious.
You guys know me and my taste tests. All right.
I left entirely too much of this part in.
Oh yeah, it is rice, okay, because I can literally see it down there.
No, she don't like it.
Wait, I don't know if I like that.
It's nasty.
The texture.
We'll skip some.
This is bomb, so I'm good, but I like to try new things, so I don't really care.
It's not really new things. It's the same handful of ingredients in a different configuration and prepared in a different way. It is absolutely not new things, Amberlynn Reid. Your palate is so limited and your ingredient list is so limited. I haven't seen you try new things in a very, very long time.
For it. Do you want to try it, babe?
Yeah, try.
Oh my god, I get so excited. Okay, let me know what you think.
Ooh,
Ew.
that's gonna be a no.
Okay, you have to try it though. Wait, I feel like you like it.
Sorry, guys.
These, like when I go to edit and stuff, I'll put it right here. Okay, so we have a
Yes, I cut out the cat brush scene.
grocery haul. We Instacarted.
Again, oh lordy, it's Jordy cited that somebody in his comment section said that they had a moment where they got over emotional in the grocery store, seeing the price hikes and the limitations that we're all facing at the moment in this recession and food shortage.
Trying not to Instacart as much. We're trying to like go grocery shopping.
And here's Amber, here's our dear Amber, being able to Instacart and get basically everything that she needs and wants in the moment at the time.
But like,
And not have to worry about how much it costs or what she's going to do in the future when the shortages are even worse.
we both hate people, so.
So why don't you go in the early daytime like me and my husband do? There ain't nobody in the grocery store at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Alright, we got 2 ground turkeys.
Ground turkey is for cats.
Love that.
Ew.
Oh my god, I've been loving me some watermelon and I'm too lazy to cut it, so I just get pre-sliced watermelon. There is nothing.
I bet that was $6. I have an 8-pound watermelon sitting on my countertop right now, and that thing was only $3.
Wrong with that. What's the date on it? Oh, okay.
And that's gonna go bad quicker too because it's already sliced.
Cool. And then I got this mixed one. It has strawberries, pineapple, and blueberry.
She said before that she hates blueberries. She said it twice already in these videos that she hates blueberries, and yet here she is buying them.
Gotta eat that fruit. Because I'm never gonna, realistically, I'm never gonna stop eating unhealthy foods. I just need to bring healthier foods.
Imagine if an alcoholic or a drug addict said something like that. I'm never gonna stop using my drug of choice or getting drunk on Friday night, so you may as well just accept that. I'm just gonna stand here and hurt myself and partake in my bad behaviors, but once in a while I'll add some sort of healthy activity and it will even itself out. That is not how it works. In her case, giving up fast food completely and learning how to cook and be self-sufficient would be the absolute best thing for her. It would free her from the bondage of having to order out all the friggin' time. And it would free wifey up from having to cook for her if Amber learned how to properly prepare her own meals and properly use a knife and properly use a stovetop
Along
instead of microwaving everything until it's black.
with it. Next thing, got some salad dressing, sweet Vidalia onion.
Vidalia, Amber.
I don't really know. My girlfriend wanted that. I'm sure I'll try it. I got just zesty Italian, fat-free. Got some pistachios. They're just roasted and salted.
Oh boy, at least it's a little bit of protein.
Oh my god. Okay, so I love couscous, and one of my favorite brands
Couscous is so nasty.
is this Near East. So I got 2 of the roasted in garlic and olive oil, and then one, I wanted 2 of the Parmesan, but they might have been out, which is fine.
Because we're in the middle of food shortages.
So, and then got some whole cashews, just salted.
Damn, those are expensive.
What else? I know there's more meat. Yes. Oh my god, this is huge. We're gonna have to... Baby, you know what we're gonna have to do with this meat? We should like separate it, put it into baggies.
Oh my god, content.
Because this is a lot. Like 1 piece we could share fully. I wanted the tenderloins, I guess.
That's how much I feed to my cats during the week. That's like the entire week's meals with some veggies and beans and stuff added to it.
They didn't have it, so they got chicken breasts. I prefer like smaller, thinner meat because...
So use a knife, Amberlynn Reid.
Meat is just... Me and meat, we're kind of friends.
Blah, 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 blah.
Enemies, if you will. Hashtag new podcast coming December 1st. Frenemies 2.0. Amberlynn featuring meat.
No thank you, Amber.
Okay, so we got some shredded carrots.
Didn't you get wifey a fancy schmancy mandolin slicer doohickey? Like from your Amazon list? Why are you buying shredded carrots? Just buy a bag of carrots and shred them yourself.
A bag of just regular garden salad. I am dropping groceries.
Meh.
Okay, we got a red onion. Holy, it's like as big as my head.
Red onions are nasty.
I literally love that. A thing of feta. And, oh, okay. Last bag. Hi, okay, we're good. So got some chicken broth. I got 2 of these. I used to love these. I'm sure I still do. It is rice and roni creamy 4 cheese.
Yeah, I'm sure you do too. It's just cheese, pasta, and rice.
And it's just like 1 serving
It's everything that you eat every day.
in the cup, so it's easier to count calories and such. And then, last but not least, I got this tricolor quinoa. It's a blend of organic white, red, and black quinoa. We want to try putting it in salads.
I use that instead of rice when I make stuffed peppers or stuffed cabbage leaves. It's pretty damn good. And it has a lot of protein in it and very little carbohydrates. And it's got a lot of other nutrients in it, and it's a lot easier to digest and much, much better for you. And you can put it in more than just salads. It's actually kind of gross when it's cold.
And other stuff. So, yeah, that's the haul. I lied. I forgot a bag. Okay, and I didn't want to seem like a fibber, but it was just an accident. Okay.
Here we go with the cleavage shots again.
Oh, it's just this. I do like me a cup of noodle. It is what it is. Is there
Of course, it's just salt and carbohydrates.
only, yes, high in sodium. We don't need to talk about it right now.
She's had real ramen once in her life when she went on her staycation in the hotel in Lexington, and she didn't like it. Man, I have not eaten ramen. I have not desired to eat ramen in at least 25 years. That reminds me of some terrible, terrible struggle times, and I kind of avoid that like the plague.
It's only 290 calories, so I like having those. So the next thing I'm eating is this couscous roasted in garlic and olive oil.
So bland, so mealy, and she doesn't have to chew it, so of course it's her favorite thing.
I will have calories on the screen. This is what it looks like.
You know, you can have 1 serving of that and half a chicken breast put in the air fryer with a little bit of garlic salt on it. No, actually just granulated garlic and a little bit of olive oil on a piece of tin foil in the air fryer. Absolutely wonderful. Just stick it in there for 10 minutes.
It is almost done cooking. I love couscous so much. Okay guys, so this is my last meal of the day.
I had to cut out a bunch of chewing here because I couldn't handle it.
and it is 338 calories. I have a serving of pistachios and a serving.
I mean, does she have a scale to weigh her watermelon and nuts? Or is she just like eyeballing it and trying to guess? It's probably the second thing.
Of cashews. So, give you guys a close up here.
I'm pretty sure we all know what cashews and pistachios look like, sweetie.
Yum. And this is like a tea plate, or I don't know what you call them. Like the smallest.
It's a saucer.
Plate you can get. Because it's like big plate, medium plate, small plate. So
it goes dinner plate, bread plate, saucer for your teacup, and sometimes dessert plate.
That's what that is. But it is a serving of each. And then watermelon. So I have 2 slices of watermelon like this.
What happened to the third slice?
Why do I say that? Prime example. I used to hate pistachios and I used to hate watermelon. Now, my girlfriend's so cute. Now, I love water. Stealing my cashews? Oh my god, food aggression.
Like I said, I cut a bunch of this out.
What can I say? Can't help it.
That is not funny, Jade. That is not funny at all.
I'm clicking off of here. Okay, you guys, so it's the end of the night. Oh, okay, nearly almost broke something. And I am just getting ready for bed. Speaking of breaking something, I broke glass in here the other day. And since then, I've stepped on a piece. And that is after sweeping twice. Where is it coming from?
Pro tip, folks. If you break glass on a solid surface like a tile floor or kitchen linoleum, after you've swept up the big chunks, you get a damp paper towel and you wipe it around the area where you broke the glass, and the damp paper towel will hold the glass and you will get all of the little shards. Remember, folks, if you are stepping on shards of glass, your pets are too.
Yeah, I stepped on it and went right on my foot. That was terrifying. So yeah.
Oh, I'm sure it was, Amber. There are wars going on. There is horrible fucking unrest in Sri Lanka right now. And the most terrifying thing that's happening to you is you getting a piece of glass in your foot. That's awesome, Amberlynn Reid.
Yeah, I wanted to just end this video. So I'm gonna try to remember with this series, 500 Pound Girl. No, I'm not proud of it. I feel like...
Are you sure?
Me singing that, people are gonna be like, are you proud? No, can't say that I am. But, you know, sometimes I make light of situations that make me feel some type of way.
It's called dark comedy, and most people do that from time to time.
So, in reality is, I used to be 500 pounds.
No, Amber, you may as well just say, I am 500 pounds.
I used to be almost 600 pounds. Like, that's crazy to think about. So anyways, if I try to remember, I will post a screenshot at the end of each night of...
She'll try to remember, even though this is a whole series that she set out, you know, and scripted.
How many calories I ate. Today was only like 1,400 something. I don't know. I know in the past when I've been like hardcore on track.
When is that, Amber? Cite us one time that you stayed on track for more than 3 days.
Sometimes, I don't know if it's like placebo effect, me lying to myself. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I like lose an appetite and like my willpower is like strong enough to say no to like overeating and binging and stuff like that. I hope this isn't just a fluke.
Here she goes with word salad again, man.
Situation type deal. Like, I really want to stay on track.
She wants to stay on track, but we'll see.
I want to do the damn thing. Like, it's literal time.
You've said this before.
So, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm so...
It's probably 5 o'clock in the morning here.
Tired, and I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 3. Bye.
Hey guys, let me apologize for the latter half of the video where I got blurry. Alex jumped up on the couch and we had to have a petting session. You know, things just get out of hand sometimes. He's a very snuggly boy. Anyway, all I can say about this installment of the life and times of Amberlynn Reid is that she is her own worst enemy, and she is still cycling in her own way, but I do hope that she maintains the steady decline in her weight and gets to a point where she is able to care for herself and then learns how to care for herself, so that she is no longer dependent on takeaway food and everybody else around her catering to her needs and making sure she is clean and fed and kept while she just pays the bills with YouTube money. That took a hell of a lot out of me. I'm gonna go snuggle Alex in the bedroom now. Bye, kids. Do something awesome with your time and love yourselves.